We are joined by driver of the number 88 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, Alex Bowman. Alex, the doubleheader weekend kicks off for us today with the ARCA Series, but then tomorrow action really heats up. 4 races in 2 days, including 2 NASCAR Cup Series points-paying races. Pretty cool, man. What's your thoughts coming into the weekend?
Yeah, I'm excited to get going and get on track and figure out what we have in that first race. Pocono is a place that I feel like we're either really good or we struggle. Had some good runs there before. Super hard to pass, like probably one of the hardest racetracks to complete a pass that we go to. You can get beside somebody all day long and then four guys blow your doors off because the straightaway is so long. So just trying to have the right strategy to be up front at the end is going to be key, but excited to get on the racetrack tomorrow.
And the first question up I have is from Lee Spencer. Has the restriction regarding the extracurricular racing changed at Hendrick Motorsports since Jeff Gordon has assumed a greater role?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's changed for the last couple of years. I haven't ever been told no, you can't go do something since I've been at the team. So that's been nice. I haven't taken advantage of it like Kyle has this year, but I'm looking forward to running some races this year. And yeah, it's definitely changed a bit over the last couple of years from I guess what it was before I was there.
Next question is from Scott Wallace, the Scranton Times Tribune. Talk about your relief with the extension you just signed with Hendrick Motorsports, and how does that help you focus more on the rest of this season and the playoff run you guys are about to go on?
Yeah, definitely. It's really cool to have Mr. Hendrick and Ally and everybody at HMS have faith in me to keep driving the 48 for the next couple of years. I'm looking forward to it and excited to at least have a couple of years go by before I have to start answering questions again.
Nicely put. The next question I have for you is related to your teammate Kyle Larson, who's obviously on a heck of a hot streak. Is there added pressure as his teammate first off? And then just in terms of how you guys are competing as an overall organization, does that kind of light a fire under all the other teams to basically stay on top of your game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, the teams are all super competitive within HMS. It's good to have their notes and be able to kind of look through and understand where they're better than us and what they're doing differently. So yeah, I mean, I think it definitely lights a fire under all of us. I don't think that's extra pressure. I think we just know that the parts and pieces are there. We just have to put them together correctly to be able to maximize everything. So, like I said, looking forward to getting on the racetrack this weekend. Sprint car guys kicked his butt all week, so hopefully he's kind of knocked off from where he was at and a little easier to beat this weekend.
A question here from NASCAR on Reddit. Obviously, been pretty impressive to watch since your career at ARCA, grinding it out, getting the extension this year, like we talked about. What sort of advice would you give to a younger driver who might be in the back of the pack, but is trying to reach the next level as you have been able to achieve?
Yeah, I mean, really just have fun with it, which is something that I struggle to do. I'm so competitive. Even when we're winning races, sometimes I'm frustrated with little things that I could have done better. So just, enjoy it. No matter what level you're at, you're getting to drive a race car. Enjoy it and keep digging. Obviously, I mean, I think that's kind of the slogan of my career. I could have given up pretty easily a couple times and just kept working and trying to make it all happen. And somehow a crazy set of circumstances happened and ended up here. So it's pretty neat.
As we get into the rest of the season with Hendrick Motorsports, how realistic in your mind, and I obviously think this is probably the goal, for Hendrick Motorsports to be all four cars in that Final Four?
Yeah, that's obviously the goal, right? But it's really tough to do that. The playoff format is so hard. I'm not doing myself any favors right now with where we sit with playoff points and not being in the top 10 and overall points to get more bonus points going in the playoffs right now. So, really the summer months get super, super crucial to rack up playoff points, to be able to get yourself through the rounds in the playoffs. Like last year, we scored the second most points during the playoffs of anybody, and we finished 6th in points because we didn't have those playoff points to fall back on like everybody else did. So just need to make sure that we get a lot of those, and have a good playoff run, similar to what we did last year to be there for the Final Four. And that's definitely the goal with all 4 cars. I don't know how realistic it is. It takes a lot of things to go right, but I think we're capable of doing it if those things do go right.
Switching gears back here to Pocono Raceway, you're starting 13th in Saturday's race. Is that position good, bad, and different? And then obviously with Sunday, the lead lap, top 20 finishers will be inverted. 20th will start in the pole, first will start 20th. Your thoughts on the inversion as well?
Yeah, 13th's not great. So Pocono, like I said, it's so hard to pass. Track position is literally everything there. So need to play our cards right to get up front. And if we end how I hope we end on Saturday, we're gonna be starting 20th and have to do it all over again, right? So I like the invert though. I think that's cool, something different, and just neat to be able to do something different there.
Talk a little bit about your midget program this year with Josh Wise. How would you grade yourself this year? And when are we going to see you behind an asphalt midget? Hopefully this year or sooner.
Yeah, my dog is wanting to jump in my lap right now. The pavement midget deal's gone okay. The first one was a disaster. We had all kinds of things going wrong. So I went to the last one, and I feel like we ran a little better. We qualified second, and crew chief, being me, made some of the wrong calls for the feature and got them tightened up too much. So, going into next week's race, I feel like we can be pretty good. Made a lot of changes on the car, and hopefully it goes a little better. So I'm not gonna be able to make next week's, but hopefully they run really well. It's cool to see those race cars kind of back out on racetracks. Obviously, pavement midgets haven't raced much in the last 10 years or so. So it's cool to see them racing again.
Time for one more question after this. Time allowing, ask him how you feel about having 10 bonus points going to the playoffs currently.
Yeah, it kind of goes off of what I said earlier. We need a whole lot more than that. So just got to try to do our best to, win more races, win more stages, and be in the top 10 in regular points. We've had so many dumb things happen to us this year that have taken us out of contention and killed us in regular season points. So just got to do a better job of getting back into the top 10 there to have some more bonus points going into the playoffs.
And then the last question I have for you is related to anything this year that sticks out to you that you wish you could possibly change, a move that you didn't make, or something that you would just say, you know what, that probably would have got us a win minus something else.
Yeah, I mean, a couple things, right? Like, I think we were capable of winning Bristol Dirt. I definitely feel like we had the best car there, and breaking a transmission wasn't good. So, that's kind of one of those deals. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Same thing at Martinsville, that loose wheel. We were running second when we had that loose wheel and had to pit under green. So it's those two races, I think, definitely hurt with as good as we were, but that's just part of it. I think we won pretty quickly after that, and always feels good to win races. So those two are probably our two best shots, other than the two we've won, but just got to keep digging at it.
Well, we look forward to seeing you. Make sure you bring Finn to the dog park. As always, in the infield, it'll be rocking this weekend. We look forward to seeing you. Safe travels, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a good one.